I thought it would be fun to look at 10 really cool things that America has given the Irish. And if you like this list, maybe next week we could go a little bit more cynical and talk about 10 terrible things that America has given the Irish.
Terrible!
Let me know below in comments if that's a list that you guys want to see. Sometimes it's fun to look at the negative things. And remember, I always try to keep it weird here and not get into politics and religion, because God knows the internet is saturated with that already.
World is ending tomorrow!
Before I get started, be sure to subscribe, otherwise in the next month you're going to get a splinter. That's right, the universe is going to send you a splinter and you're going to have to either suck it out or you're going to have to get a friend to come along with a sterilised needle and poke it out. And that's just inconvenient and no one enjoys it, so subscribe. Coming in at number 10, one of the awesome things that we have gotten in Ireland from America is fast food. It's fast. And it's food.
Yum, 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 yum.
Okay, I know some people are going to be like, that's terrible for you. It's really bad for your body. But you know what? Sometimes you just need that in between when you don't want to go to a restaurant and you don't want to cook for yourself. You don't feel as committed to eating out like you have to go dress up. God knows that's a drag. And I sure hate to cook. So for me, fast food is perfect. I am going to endeavour to eat a little healthier when I move house. Although I already know the first video is going to involve eating pizza, so good luck to me. You also brought us the drive-thru, which has basically changed our lives. We are getting more on board with the drive-thru. We got the Krispy Kreme drive-thru, which caused everybody to coagulate initially because we were just so hyped to have a drive-thru. We've talked about it before here, but there should definitely be more drive-through things like you guys have in America. You were telling me that you have drive-through pharmacies and drive-through liquor stores. That one could be dangerous in Ireland. Maybe not that one. But yes, fast food is awesome and it's cheap and it's fast and it's food. The next cool thing that America has given the Irish is American tourists. You can be walking along and all of a sudden an American tourist can just pop out of nowhere and just make your day go from just nondescript and normal to like, oh, an American tourist asking a wide-eyed little question. And I get that when we go over to the States, we're leprechauns to you guys.
Leprechaun man, leprechaun man!
But to us, you're the naive ones and that's exciting. You always have your parkas and you look so happy to be here and you say our familiar words in your accent. Super Max. Pennies. Diane. I love how Americans say my name like it's two different words. It's my favourite. The next thing that I really like that Americans have given us is their vernacular. Like, that is so totally bogus. Actually, I believe that it's elevated the language for the current generation, and I'm not restricting that generation to just an age group. What I mean is the modern society talks better now. She literally starts geeking out around here, so be prepared. The next 30 seconds are absolute twaddle. But in modern society, we're able to assert our separation from that of the 50s, 60s, 70s, and even 80s by using colloquial terms such as like, so, whatever. And as it turns out, our language skills are actually better nowadays because we read more. Yes, even the things you read off a brightly lit screen count as reading. We read more than we did in the 80s. Using casual terms within a sentence allows us to communicate not only in a formal or intimate way, but somewhere in between, which I think has created a new level of communicating with people, which is pretty cool. That's just my thinking. Let me know below in comments if you think the way we communicate now is better or worse than it used to be. The next cool thing America gave Ireland specifically is the J1 visa. In case you didn't know, the J1 visa allows Irish students to go over there and work for up to 4 months legally while they're studying. One of the big things I regret in life is that when I was in college, I didn't do a J1 visa. I went to London, which was great, but it also ripped off my whole pockets because London is super duper expensive. Definitely parts of America are expensive, but it just would have been such a cool adventure to have lived there for 4 months. A lot of my friends have gone over to America on their J1 and they just had an amazing time. 4 months is a really cool amount of time to get to know a place. So yes, the J1 is a very cool thing.
Very cool.
The next thing America has given the Irish is a really good variety of TV and films. Don't get me wrong, Ireland has created some amazing TV and film work. Things that have revolutionised the small and big screen. Irish people are generally amazing storytellers, so we tend to get that across in TV and films.
This is in C, yeah?
Yeah, okay, I can see that.
However, our ability to produce a lot of it is limited. We are a teeny tiny country at the end of the day. Some days when I turn on my screen I want to watch trash and some days I want to watch treasure, and God knows American reality TV shows are the greatest TV shows in the world.
Well, this is definitely Miss September.
They are absolute rubbish, but you know, some days your brain just needs that. And some of the TV series coming out of America have just blown open the whole sphere. Breaking Bad, for example, what? The whole thing could have been a movie every single episode. There's a lot of stuff filmed in Ireland, like Game of Thrones, but our ability to put money behind these things also limits how we do them too. So having such easy access to Hollywood productions is an awesome thing for us. And Fair City is not quite up there with The Bold and the Beautiful.
Just hold off for a moment, will you? That's all I'm asking.
The next cool thing that we get from America is clothes brands. There are some very good Irish designers out there, but in my experience, their clothes tend to cost a pretty penny. Sometimes when I don't want to wear pennies, I do want to just wear something generic that I know is good quality and maybe that I've seen in a familiar place, like on a TV show or in a film.
Fashion show, fashion show, fashion show at lunch.
Some days, nothing but a Gap hoodie will do. At the end of the day, we're all aspirational little commercialized drones and we just want to look like each other and not free think sometimes. The next one on the list is, well, it's more food. That's not too surprising. I like food. America gave us some classics like the hot dog and the hamburger and French fries. Wait, French? Still qualifies as American. Traditional Irish food tends to be... I know a lot of people would disagree with me. I'm just not personally a massive fan of Irish stew and coddle and... No, I do like potatoes, to be fair. There are so many different types of potato. I'm thinking of doing a cooking video at my new place, by the way. Let me know below in comments what types of potato you'd like to see me try and cook. My palate is definitely Americanized, especially after all those fast food taste tests that I did over there.
A baconator. If it was in Ireland, it'd be called a rationator. Rationator.
American classics are good. The next awesome thing that America's given Ireland in very recent years is the Red Solo Cup. You have elevated our ability to party. Oh yes, yes you have. The Red Solo Cup is just a classic and we had been seeing it on our screens and then finally it came over here and oh my, it is a handy little thing. When the party's over, you can just stack them up and throw them away. And a Red Solo Cup just makes it feel fun and a Red Solo Cup just lifts you up as the song goes. The number 2 thing has a little bit of a question mark over it because America claims it made it and Japan claims it made it. But I'm going to give this one to America because that's where I heard it came from. It's the microwave. When the microwave first hit Ireland, Irish mothers were over the moon and they were putting like whole roast dinners in the microwave and everything. I am so thankful for the microwave because as a person who hates to cook, it is so handy. You just put your thing in and you bing and then you bing and then it's great. And I'm sure it's really unhealthy for our bodies in lots of ways, but the microwave is just awesome. Thanks, America. You made my life easier. And the number 1 awesome thing that America has given to Ireland is sugar for breakfast. Yes, it's unhealthy. Do I care? No. You guys gave us sugary cereal. You gave us waffles. You gave us pancakes. Before that, we were all just kind of eating porridge and unmanufactured oats. And indeed, a full Irish breakfast would be better for us, but who honestly has the time in the morning to make a full Irish breakfast? And also, that's a lot of calories. Not that calories have been anything I've been worried about so far on this list. But yes, whenever I go to America, I am always astounded at how sugary the breakfast is and how quickly I become acclimatized to it. A few years ago, I flew over there to do a production and they actually had Dunkin' Donuts for breakfast and my mind was blown. It's okay now, I've recovered. It was like having a dessert first thing in the morning and I am on board with that as a person with a sweet tooth. So thanks America, thanks for the sugar for breakfast. That is just my list. Let me know below in comments what cool things you think America has brought to Ireland. There's a couple of people I want to say thank you to because they've supported the channel a little bit extra in the last month over on PayPal. To Richard, Roger, Bob, Thomas, Maureen and B, I just want to say a huge thank you. You have supported the channel so much. I could not sit here and give you guys 2 to 3 videos a week without support from people like them. So if you see them below in comments, please say hi. What do you think about this whole moving house thing? He hasn't seen it yet. On Friday, I'm hoping to be back with you guys doing a really fun video with my pal Paul. I'll see you then. Excuse me. Bye. All of a sudden, out of nowhere, an American tourist And then she died. There should be more drive-thrus in Ireland. We should get a... Why are you so excited? Why do you keep interrupting? I don't know what that was. Things that have America, America. It's the microwave. It's the microwave. What happened to my voice there? There's a fine line when it goes from cute to gross, right?